Hi, welcome to a therapeutic moment. We're on day 13. I'm Stephanie Patterson, a marriage and family therapist, and I am here to help you learn new ways to cope with life and to have better emotional resiliency. Now today I'm going to show you a bunch of different techniques on how to ground yourself. You know, when you're feeling like you're just sort of disconnected from your feelings, from your surroundings, disconnected from your sense of self. Usually it's from anxiety. You might feel insecure or restless inside. You might have difficulty concentrating, so just feel a little bit kind of floating inside emotionally, or actual sensation, a little bit of that. Or you have thoughts that just sort of loop around and around, and life just isn't just feeling right or feeling real, or the sensations in your body are just so strong you can't really be in touch with what's around you. And when you have moments like that, you can use grounding techniques to sort of snap you back into reality. So we're going to play around with a few of them today. And if you find that you have that problem often, where you're getting very anxious to the point that you feel a little disconnected from life, then you probably want to contact a doctor or a therapist that can help you with those problems. Okay, the first grounding technique I want to show you is pretty simple. You find something, I have a shell here, and you hold it and you focus on it. So whatever you have around you, it could be your cell phone, it could be what's in your purse or your pocket, or a rock you pick up off the ground. Grab an object and look at it. Notice the way it looks, the textures on it, the colors, and then notice the way it feels. So really focus on that sensation of it, but also when you apply different pressures, try pressing lightly on it. Try pressing hard. Just notice that physical sensation for a little bit. Sometimes people, they'll keep like a rock in their pocket, or something that they can kind of stick their hand in their pocket and feel, as a little secret way to ground themselves, to focus back on a physical thing in life, to get you out of that mental state and out of that, snap you out of that anxious feeling in your body, and to focus on a physical object. Okay? That's our grounding technique number 1, and you can set it to the side because we're going to do grounding technique number 2. It's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you ready? 5. I want you to see 5 things in your environment and name them. Laundry, table, chair, sand that fell out of the shell, and a rug. Okay, hopefully you named your 5 things to me. I named them for you. All right, now we're going to feel 4 things. Okay, so feel around you. Notice the feeling of it and name it out loud. Okay, kind of tough but smooth. Not as soft as I thought it would be. A little crunchy. It could be on you, it could be clothing. Sort of light. Okay. Similar. My pants feel similar. All right, so after feeling 4 things and naming them, hear 3 things. So listen. It could be sounds you can hear from far away. It could be as simple as your stomach growling. I hear my air conditioner. I hear myself breathing. And I hear a rooster. What do you hear? Okay, now we're gonna find 2 things to smell. Now it could be an object that you pick up and smell. I'm gonna grab that shell again. I thought it would smell like the sea, but it doesn't. More like a rock. So smell 2 things. If you don't have very much stuff around you, it could just be your own clothing. Laundry detergent. Okay, Now, taste one thing. If you have food around you, you can do that. I could grab my trail mix and have a peanut. Or if you don't have food, you can taste the air or your own mouth. Maybe it tastes like, some toothpaste, or maybe you can taste a little bit of like the flowers or whatever scent is around you. Okay? So that was your last one. So we named 5 things. So we saw them. We touched 4 things. We heard 3 things with our ears. And then we smelled 2 things, right? So that was with our nose. And then the last one we tasted with our mouth. So we're using our senses to get in touch with the environment, ground you back into reality. So that's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one is to kind of snap you back into your physical existence, that you are here on earth and that you take up space and you use up resources, and to just feel that groundedness, that heaviness of it. And the way you do it is you take a finger and we're going to trace our bodies, okay? I can't fit my whole body in the screen, but join with me and start on the outside of your arm and trace it up. Just notice the tracing. Notice the way it feels. I have to switch arms for that. Notice the mass you have, space you take up, and that you have limbs, you have a torso. All right, just notice how you feel after you've traced your body. It's interesting, I feel kind of like noticed, even though it's just me tracing my body, like, oh, I'm here, I was noticed. Now, if you're out in public and you don't want to trace your body because that looks a little bit ridiculous, here's another version that you can do. Just in your mind, you can trace your foot. So let's practice that one. So start on the back of your heel, and then imagine tracing to the outside of your pinky toe. Imagine tracing around each toe, and get around the big toe, around the outside of it, on the inside of your arch, and then back to that heel. That's something you can just choose and do on one foot, or if you felt like you needed more, you can do both feet and then switch over into the other one. So tracing your body or tracing your foot, to be mindfully aware of your body in existence. All right, for our last one, you need to go grab a drink. Go get some water or whatever you have nearby. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got my water. Do you have something to drink? You ready for a mindful sip? We're going to first look at it and just see what it looks like. See the reflections, the swirls, bubbles. And then put it to your lips so you can feel the pressure of the cup on your lip or the straw on your lips. And then as you slowly begin to sip, let the liquid just sort of pool in your mouth and move it around. Let it feel all the different parts of your inside of your mouth before you swallow it. And as you swallow, notice it go all the way down. Okay, good. Let's do one together. Okay, so we're gonna look at it, observe it, put it to the lip. Feel that pressure on the lip. Take a sip in. And trace it down. All right, cheers. Hope you enjoyed your mindful sip. So all these grounding techniques, they're used to help snap you back into reality when your anxieties kind of get a little bit out of control, when you need to be back in the present, be back in the physical world, and out of those disturbing thoughts or sensations that are going on in your body. So you've now learned 5 things. You've learned about holding something and focusing on it. You've learned 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've drew around your body, or mentally drew around your foot, and taking a mindful sip. Try these out throughout your week to see if they can be soothing and calming to you and very grounding as well. And decide which ones are your favorites and keep using them so you can remember. You know, if you don't remember to use these techniques, they can't be of any use to you. So that's why you always want to check in with yourself. Check in with how your body's feeling, what thoughts are going through your mind, you know, the body sensations, so that you can apply these things. And when you do on a consistent basis, you will feel happier, you'll be more motivated and energized, and you'll just be more satisfied with the way your life is going, regardless of all the extra stuff that happens to everybody. So use it, and I'm really excited to hear which ones that were your favorites. Put it in the comments below. Let me know which ones you like the best, and remember for yourself to try it out throughout this week so that you can feel nice and grounded. Bye.